before Simran arrives. Thought I'd do a quick mic test because had a bit of a situation last time. Recorded a podcast and Simran's mic wasn't even turned on. That was fun. State of this car. That's what men do, don't they? Juttiyan ki karniyan pala. We'll give it a nice goodie today, eh? Make it nice and comfortable. Saadi kudi hale aayi nahi.
What the hell? What is going on?
Do you know what?
Stone card for Starbucks. I was like,
Oh,
so prepared today.
Oh, look at you. You're looking very nice. How are you? You okay?
Yes.
Let's get you mic'd up, girl.
Oh, man.
You know what?
I can't believe we sat there and I was sat there going, fucking hell,
In my
look
head,
how
I
much
was
time.
like, you know what? She's had a shit night. I'm not
Oh,
going to pressurize her.
Right, now
Okay. How not to hate your husband.
Right.
Because we both, well,
what happened last time? Tell the people what happened when we recorded this last time.
I did mention it at the start. But,
Oh, my
you know,
God.
the whole mic situation didn't work out well. And that was on our lunch break.
It's our lunch. To be fair, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was cool. We
It's
had a nice
fine.
catch up.
We're going to whiz through it now.
And we're going to whiz through it, to be fair. Like, the main thing, I know we both said that we were in a place where I was Googling how not to hate your husband. You were Googling how to save your marriage. Like,
yeah.
You know, the point is, when you have a baby, your marriage, your relationship, it changes.
Yep, absolutely.
And I guess, you know, obviously it's going to change. People are probably thinking, obviously it's going to change. You're going to have a baby, but you're not prepared for it, and you don't know how it's going to change.
She gets nasty.
It gets nasty. You go from like being flipping love to hate, like real quick. I think the biggest thing for me was the constant comparing of like, I'm doing more, you're not doing enough, or who's more tired? Am I more tired? You've had 2 hours sleep, you've had 3. Do you know that constant comparing? It was like a battle.
Yeah.
And it was actually, we just needed to breathe and be like, we're on the same team here. We're both tired. Let's understand each other and move forward, because it's a hard enough job as it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's definitely one of the things for me, was constant like, oh, you're frustrated.
So you said how not to hate, but then you said, how do you solve that? Because that's what did you say your solution was for you and Ricky? Like at that point when you were going to kill each other, what did you do?
Hash it out, get it out, done, move on. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if we like let it kind of seethe and let it like fester almost, then it becomes an even bigger issue.
And we said before, innit, ain't nobody got time for it to fester.
No, exactly.
You haven't got time, like, you know, you used to go out.
Yeah.
And you'd have 3-4 hour arguments.
Be like, I'm not talking to him.
I've got time. We literally hurry the hell up because the next nappy needs changing. Yeah, absolutely.
So I think just, you know, being open in your communication with them. So yeah, if you need to just get it out, vent it, and then move on from it.
Yep.
It's stupid stuff, isn't it?
It just takes ages. And I'm like, yesterday, for example, I just had to keep my mouth shut. And I was like, I'm just really angry, by the way. And he's like, you haven't got your knickers and twist. I don't know why. Because I fell asleep and I woke up really like cartoony and stuff. And I was like, fucking fight! And I was like, you know, you couldn't try to fight! And I was like, you know, and I'm like, but it was a me problem. So like you say, you don't know what it is, but you're saying to me, speak about it and move.
Speak about it, move on. Yeah. Time for each other.
Yeah.
For your relationship.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that time, just you and your husband, then it very much becomes, you know what, like you just end up, I don't know.
We talked about this. We don't want to be friends, do we?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you just end up becoming just parents.
Yeah.
You know, you lose that kind of relationship spark and that conversation.
Even dressing up for each other. I know it sounds sad.
Yeah.
But like I think you told me we went to Edinburgh, innit?
Oh,
even if it's like actually I am going to make an effort because day to day this is our uniform, which is fine. But like
because sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, how is he married to
me? I know.
Like, whoa, I need to do something here.
Yeah, exactly, because you do like something as simple as just straightening your hair or putting some moisturiser on. I'm not saying anything else. But yeah, like you say, dressing up for each other, going on a date night. Which have you squeezed in? Did you say or not?
No, we're still trying to find time.
You not had a date night yet? Just you two.
We went yesterday. Oh my god, we had a terrible date though. It was not in terms of we had a laugh. Like we were good in terms of us, but we went to this.
Mill.
Yeah, Mill had
cute.
And we went up for food. We were going to go Yo Sushi, but the traffic was dire. So then we ended up going to Durham to this taco place, amazing taco place from previously.
You guys are really good.
We ordered and we were like, woo, tacos, we're out in the sun, outside.
Yeah.
Ain't
Oh,
like they've changed their menu. We had literally
bite-sized tacos.
Basically bite-sized tacos. We were starving after. By the time we'd spent like 30, 40 quid, we were like, Hey, I'm so hungry.
Oh, that's so annoying. And you haven't got time. Did you?
I was so hungry.
That's so annoying.
And then
and it's the same joint you've been to before.
Yeah,
that's really
but
annoying.
they changed their menu. But do you know what? We had a laugh about it, and it's something to talk about. But we got us time.
Oh, that's cute.
And we sat
was it
and
nice?
it was nice. Like half the conversation was obviously about Barney, but like just it was, it was good to just. I feel like having that shit experience in the restaurant gave us a bit of like
but so much to talk about.
and just a bit of laugh. And then it was really nice because we came home and then I did bedtime, put her to sleep. She stayed asleep for 2 hours and we got to watch Selling Sunset. We don't watch TV together anymore. So yesterday was like, whoa!
And
we had a full evening,
That's so
like
nice. Which is like the good old days, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's so
and
good.
That is very important. Is having that time with the husband.
Oh yeah, it is.
Innit? Otherwise he becomes shit.
Even like, well, it's just like just random combos, isn't it? Like something's bothering them or whatever. When do you have time?
Yeah.
When do you have time? Like, and the thing is, I got so like tired. I was like, Sunny, don't talk to me about stuff in the evening because I just don't process it. Yeah. Well, that's not fair on him because he'd be like, he goes, listen, this is what I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Like he's got a new job now, so I was just like, I want him to tell me.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, when he does tell me, and I'm like, yeah, but I've got to wash these banana. And it's like, no, that ain't So I also have a rule that cut off is cut off. So mine at the minute, I don't follow it all the time. After 9 o'clock, if there's one day in the sink, that ain't my problem.
Yeah, good.
And I can't keep up with the couple or whatever. Whatever's done is, if it still looks like a bomb site, that ain't my problem.
But that's it.
I said that to my mom. I said that to Sunny. I said, if it is, because everybody deserves to sit down.
Yeah.
And from 6 a.m. till 9 p.m, I think we've done our fair shit.
Yeah.
And like you say, we had we luckily, because our cousins have been round, it's been half time in it last week. Okay. So she's extra knackered. So like 8, she's gone to sleep and we're like, whoa, an hour and a half we watched Gogglebox, but it was nice. Do you know what I mean?
Simple stuff.
But like you mentioned about your tip about time for yourself. For me, like I say, we have annual leave now. Yes. I think I mentioned this before. Me and him, we took annual leave together. So because we don't have childcare as such, we were like, right, we took 4 hours off in the daytime because she really, as you know, when nursery you pay for it.
Yeah.
Because they're taking money, don't they? When you go up, so I was like, you know what, we paid money now. She'll stay in nursery. We went to watch Creed and had some food and then picked her up at 4.
I love that for you.
So like, do you know what I mean? So like, it's a way to make it work.
Yeah.
You just got to make it. So whether it's annual leave, going for an evening, 2 hours, nothing exciting. Even if you and Ricky went to Nando's, the main thing is you guys go even once a month.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
Having that rare. It is.
Once a month, 2 hours.
One thing I think last time I said as well, if sometimes it is difficult to like leave the baby all the time and the mom guilt kicks in. So even yesterday I was like, Leggy,
Yeah, I know.
And Ricky was the one who was like, no, we're gonna leave her kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like going for walks massively helped us because it allowed us to obviously, and taking Barney with us, she'd be distracted looking out, whatever, it was good to get out, get fresh air. It also would relax both of us and allow us to communicate a bit better. So anything that was festering or anything we needed to talk about, no distraction, phones away. That's one of the rules because sometimes phones can be so
That's
annoying.
A really good rule. It is when you're talking to them and they're talking to that.
Definitely. So phones away. We're walking, we're talking, we're planning things, we're thinking, and I just feel like we get so much more out of our conversations when we're out on a walk.
Yeah.
So
and there's some things that if you need to, like you say, whether it's arguments, hash out, when we've discussed this before, in a joint household when you live, you need to have a private conversation. Yeah. And that has to be out in the open or wherever it is for you or whatever. Yeah. So sometimes some of the stuff you want to say, you can't maybe discuss that for whatever reason, Hannah. I know I'm going to put that in the salad because I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Gosh. Awkward. They're going to Toby Carberry at this time. 20 past then. Well, that's another good reason, innit? It's like, by the way, this. All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's fab.
So
walk.
Communication.
Getting
out of the house, walking. Date night, using annual
leave.
Date night,
date day.
Doing stuff.
Yep. Resolve arguments quick, we said.
Yes.
You ain't got time for that. So whether it's a text or whatever, what we figured out is we can't guess. So many times I've been in a mood and he goes, what? And he's like, what's your problem? And I'm giving this advice, but I've only just learned it. Which is, I have a problem because this is what you said, and it pissed me off. Like, break it down.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I didn't have a fucking clue. And I went, 14 years we've been together. How can you not understand what this eyebrow movement means or whatever in it? And he goes, I didn't have a clue. I thought you were cool with it. You said you were cool with everyone. And I was like,
but this is the thing, like, you know what, they also making sure that they have the understanding is post baby you are a different person,
man.
Like, you are a new person, and I mean, I was a volcano before Barney, so now
my brother says this to me. You're a bulldog now. You're like a chihuahua. Hello, I am. I don't. I'm always just like, yeah.
Like when you were
Yeah.
fiery
Like
anyway,
Scrappy-Doo.
and then
Yeah.
now we've got like a child.
Yeah.
You are fiery times 10. Like,
Yep.
and it's just, I'm so glad that Ricky's like, he's very calm and he's quite patient.
That's
So
really good.
He's able to kind of balance me out.
We're both fiery, but Sunny just happened to be calm when I'm not.
Good. That's
Otherwise,
what you need.
And the sparks happen when we both lose our shit together.
Mm.
Yeah. And compromising between yourself.
Yeah.
So like whatever, like I said to Sunny, like he goes, well, I don't like doing this, and I'm like, I don't like doing this, and I'm like, well, how do we meet in the middle? Because sometimes it literally is a face off, innit? And he's like, right, well, next time I'll just make it. I went, that's cool.
That's so true.
And then he goes, sometimes I'm too brash.
Yeah.
With what I say, and he goes, all right, that was fucking harsh. And I'm like, sorry, I mean to say. And so now you have to learn, you're never too old to mold.
Yeah.
That's the second word.
You're never too old to mold, my girl.
That's the second word.
My life had changed completely, and your life's only changed what, 20%? You can still go to football on a weekly, you can still go on a holiday and not think twice about it, and I've got to think about 1,000 things before I leave Barney for even an hour.
Yeah.
And that
I'm sure
really
you've done 50
rattled
things
me.
to set it up.
Do you know what I mean? And I held that as resentment, and hence why, like, you know, there would be arguments based on that, and I'd be like, like it's me, I'm the victim.
Yeah.
But actually, just having, like, you know, never too old to mold.
Never too old to mold.
Having that mentality of, you know what, this is a phase. This is going to be your time. Like, it is a lot on a mother. Like, it is,
and it is majority on a mother. You have to understand. Because Sunny even said to me, he goes, well, fine. Then on a Friday, I'll take her. You go into work, and I was like, don't want that either. And I was like, do you know what I mean? So
like you said, we don't want to leave them either. Exactly. It's our own guilt. We don't want to leave them, but we don't want you to leave them, but we don't want you to have a life, but we don't want a life. Like, it's very...
Because he's straight up, because what you want? And I went, washing the bottles, isn't it? And he goes, I'll wash the bottles and I'll do the Hoover. And I was like, right. And that's it. And I was like, that's all it needed. Rather than me going, I'm not the maid.
You know what? It's going back to that. Like, you assuming, like for us, we just know bottles have got to be washed. They've got to be washed. This is got to be done. They don't. It has to be, can you do this or can you do this? And although it's frustrating to be like asking them to do it, they're not wired that way. They're not wired to know exactly what to do.
But to be fair, like I'm sure you'll say, Ricky, they don't let you down either.
Oh, absolutely.
Once you say it,
man.
Once you say it and they understand, and that's just the way boys are, aren't they? Once you say it, I can't say that I've not said. For example, I don't like surprises.
Yeah.
In the sense that if I plan my day, I'm coming to see Mandeep. Don't tell me there's Barani coming this afternoon. You should have pre-warned me because my house looks like a bomb's gone off.
Yeah.
So he knows if something's happened. We have a joint Apple diary now.
Good. Yeah.
I told you, blah blah was coming. I went, you didn't. You don't understand.
Is it in the diary?
Yeah. Like if it ain't in the diary, I've literally gone to do my eyebrows or whatever. And so like you plan your. So again, another thing is a joint diary. I guess we've got Apple diary, which is, you know, it'd be Barney's dentist appointment.
Yeah.
Mandeep's getting her hair done.
Yep.
In a bit.
Started to do that.
3 hours because he was like, I don't know. Well, I booked this, and I went fair. So we had a communication issue.
Yeah.
I'm getting my hair done, and I'll be like. And he's like, listen, when I had to get the cars MOT'd.
Yeah.
Well, I need the cars. So there's a issue.
Yeah, you definitely need something.
Diary.
Like,
that's another one. That's another one. Diary.
Oh, the open.
Hash it out.
Hash it out and move on. Second thing, date nights. Making sure you've got time for each other, whether it's here and there, whether it's using your annual leave. Definitely doing that. Going for walks. You know, getting out the house. That will help both communication and spending a bit of time with them. Diary. Getting a diary, a joint
family diary,
making sure you know what is happening, and
more than ever,
you're both in an agreement.
Because now you've got to pass over the kid when one of you got stick to do simple as a haircut.
And you know, the fifth thing is mindset. Never too old to mold him. That is going to be the hashtag. You know, making sure that you
make sure you are always in the right either, and change yourself.
Check yourself.
Check yourself as well. So you need to change. You can't always blame them either. But you know, but it's a two-way street. If you had Ricky who was like, I ain't changing.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't work like that.
Exactly. No, compromise.
Compromise. What did our parents teach us? Well done. You've summarised that. Cheers.